Hello Aquarius, welcome to your October 2019 General Psychic Tarot reading. My dear Aquariuses, how are we doing? Are you excited for Halloween / Samhain? I am, as you see. I'm dressed up and ahead of the gang here. So, if you don't know, Samhain is the original term and name for the holiday we now call Halloween. So, of course it has pagan origins, and it does represent the time, harvest is here, everything begins to die, plants, spring, summer is gone, and it's just time of harvest and the onstart of winter. So everything starts dying off, and that's one of the reasons why communicating with ancestors is such a big thing around this time, because it's a time where we honor the deceased and those who have come before us. So if you didn't know that, there's a little brief history lesson for you, my dear Aquarius. And I've gotten a jump start on your reading here in October. Drew you an animal spirit totem. Your animal spirit totem is the eagle. So I love it. Immediately, the overall feeling and sense for you with this for your month is gaining a bigger, more informed perspective. Gaining a broader knowledge. A knowledge that takes you from point A to point Z. That's the kind of energy with eagle here that is showing up for you. And eagle is very much associated with solar energy. So you could be dealing with a Leo, which is no surprise, especially if you're a rising Aquarius out there. Something here about enlightenment. And the word majesty is coming up with the eagle. Very majestic, majesty. So it's like, who or what do you consider majestic in your life right now? Giving that thing or person more of your focus and attention this month. That's what the eagle is telling me here. And going in for the, I guess I'll just say it, going in for the kill. I mean, you don't have to take that literally, of course, Aquarius, but going in for the kill. There's that feeling of seizing the opportunity when it comes. If that person that you've been admiring or watching for a while shows up in person, at a party, at a coffee house when you're getting coffee, and the opportunity is there to speak to them, to say hello. Do it. Do it, Aquarius. Take that chance. That's coming through here too. Okay, I'm going to shuffle just a little bit more with the tarot here, but for you rising Aquariuses out there, this is specifically affecting that part of your life that has to do with travel and widening and deepening your knowledge. Looking at your personal philosophy, your beliefs and morals at this time, where they stand. Perhaps doing a little bit more study and research on those things. It's really big. And, often being in this position, the sun affecting this part of your chart, Aquarius, can also mean that you're going on some long distance travel. You might feel yourself, you know, I am feeling, especially since this is a winged creature that has showed up for you, that for a lot of you Aquariuses, there's some aerial travel. You know, you're traveling by plane this month, or you're elevating yourself somehow. You're going up to a higher elevation, you know, going up in the mountains perhaps. Going bungee jumping, I'm seeing almost too. You know, doing stuff from a higher vantage point. And that really does affect your current view on life, and you know, whether you do something physically and, you know, real life like that, or whether you start, you know, within your own mind, Aquarius, it's evolving, and I feel like it's really reflective for you guys this month. Like, it's going to be an internal thing, but it's also going to be an outward thing that shows up in your real life. So very interesting messages with Eagle and whatnot there. All right, so I'm going to cut the deck once here. Yep. And we're going to get right to it. So before we get into the details of your tarot, though, if you would like to enter in to win the turquoise moon-charged and moon-shaped necklace here, Aquarius, follow me on my Facebook. I will have instructions on how to do so there. Also, Aquarius, if you are one of the first 5 people to purchase a personal reading from me from my Etsy shop this month, you will also get a free moon-charged moon-shaped pendant. And look, got a couple here. We have rose quartz, red carnelian. I have green adventurine. You know, these are all natural gemstones, crystals, or minerals. So yeah, got all kinds of them. And ta-da! Yeah, that's it. That's kind of my extra special thing that I am giving and doing for the month of Samhain / Halloween. So there you have it. Links to Etsy and my Facebook are all below in the descriptions, of course. Without further ado, let's start with your first week, Aquarius. Woo! Okay, so we're in Libra season for most of the month here. Fellow air sign, so this is really complimentary to you, and it is showing up. We have swords, 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 2 of swords, and Princess of Swords showing up here for you. Your element, powerful in the first week. Okay. First card. You know, the first week, some of you Aquariuses are going to be torn between a decision. You're going to be asked to choose. Two different options, 2 different paths are going to become open to you specifically. I'm hearing that really specifically for a lot of you Aquariuses. 2 different paths, options are becoming open to you at this time. I'm hearing that you should take a pause before walking down, you know, a certain path. Lean into your own logic and intuition, Aquarius. But I am feeling with the Princess of Swords here as well that whatever path and opportunity here is going to give you more creative freedom, more flexibility is the option or path that you should take. It's going to feel most beneficial to you. Whatever is the newest. So, you know, if you're torn between a new job offer, for example, and an old job, and like maybe you're getting a promotion with your old job, Aquarius, but you also have a new job opportunity. I'm seeing here that going with the new opportunity is going to be best. Going with the new path, the new direction that is offered to you in the first week here is going to be most exciting and fulfilling for you. But you don't have to, you know, just rush into making a decision. Don't feel like you have to. You should take, you know, a day or two just to think on it and ask yourself those questions. But there's something here that is bringing in more excitement. There's an offer of more excitement and more, I'm feeling and hearing more life. There's something more lively and more lifelike about this new opportunity. And I think it's going to be really appealing to you, Aquariuses. So second week, we have the Lord and Prince of Cups. Okay. I'm hearing the words right off the bat that there's someone out there who is willing to do more of the work for you. Who is willing to actually do the traveling bit for you, or like more of the hard labor for you. Interesting. Lord, central energy here. You're stepping into more of a leadership role in the second week. You're more in charge of, I'm hearing it, more in charge of your life in general going into the second week. So you're taking charge more. You know, if any of you are thinking of doing your own business, or you're thinking of taking that next step with your own business and stepping in more of that take charge leadership role, the second week is a good time. It is a good time. Prince of Cups. I feel like this is another person showing up in the second week who, like I said, is really willing to help you out, wants to help you out, wants to help move you to the next stage. So take their offer, take their help, Aquarius. There's like a sense of all of the pieces forming into a structure in the second week. It's like if any of you have really been building or working on building more of a kingdom, more of a legacy, more of a team. There's a team spirit. More team-oriented, more team spirit showing up in the second week. And it's just beautiful. I like it. I really like it. And you might just have more of the travel opportunity as well in that second week, I'm getting. A chance to travel. Perhaps go on that flight that was coming up here with Eagle. Okay, so third week. We get past the Aries full moon and into Scorpio season. Okay, so things are going to start happening really fast, I'm getting, especially after that Aries full moon for ya, Aquarius. Okay? Downloads, messages, information that you're studying, that you're processing, that you're learning here. It's just like it all starts fitting in, making sense, and just don't be surprised if you get all kinds of, oh goodness, like emails, people reaching out to you by other means, just signals too. I'm hearing signals from your guides, from the universe, and just many, you know, lots of stuff happening, lots of energy, lots, you know, just lots in the third week. Might even feel overwhelming. We have the Ten of Swords showing up here. And I'm getting with the Ten of Swords being in this position too for you, Aquarius, that you're going to want to rest. You are going to want to take a little extra time, make time for some cat naps perhaps, so you don't completely burn out in the third week. Because there is going to be so much hitting you all at once this week that you're just going to want to take a little bit more, be a little bit more proactive about de-stressing and relaxing. So try to do that, because the burnout energy with this can be quite real. It can be quite real, my dear friends. And there's, with so much hitting you all at once in this third week, there is just this clicking moment I'm feeling and hearing for you guys. A clicking moment where everything is literally going to come together. Or at least, you know, your vision and idea in particular for something is going to, it's all going to click. It's all going to come together. You're going to be like, aha, I know my direction now. Interesting. All right, so let's take a look at the fourth week. Fourth week. Okay, Scorpio season bringing up a little bit more intensity, a little bit more challenge. We have the Seven of Wands showing up here. Seven of Wands and Five of Cups. I'm feeling like someone is wanting to trigger you in the fourth week. Someone probably will trigger you, Aquarius, in the fourth week. Especially if you're building up something. Someone might just be wanting in. I'm feeling like someone's going to really want in on what it is that you have built. The business that you've built, the project that you've built, the creative journey that you're on. Like, this person or persons are going to want in on it, and they're going to try to take it. There's some people who are going to try to take from you. They're going to try to challenge you and fight you on this in the fourth week. And you're going to have to get into battle mode. You're going to have to stand up for yourself. You're going to have to fight for it. Okay? That's what I'm getting strongly here. Five of Cups. Beautiful thing about the Five of Cups. Yes, it comes with challenge, but it comes with a hope. I guess that's the best way to sum it up here. There's hope. There could be, I'm picking up a feeling of loss, a feeling of discouragement. You may just be feeling discouraged with all of this nonsense here, Aquarius. Understood. You know, who wouldn't feel that way? But there is a feeling of something else coming in for you. Something else, another piece that is helping support what you're building, or the path that you've decided to take here. You know, there's something else that is offered that wants to make its way to you only if you just turn around and pull yourself away from the drama, from the haters, from the people trying to challenge your position. You know, you're going to be feeling just a little bit hurt over it. I mean, bottom line. And I'm not going to lie, some of you Aquariuses may lose something. You may, those of you, you know, who are in charge, who are a manager, boss, you might be losing an employee. Or you may feel like you've lost an opportunity within the workplace, or something, you know, has been taken from you in some capacity. But I'm feeling that it wasn't right for you. And that there's something else, you know, those cups behind him here, there's something else there for you. There's something else that's more fulfilling, that's going to quench your thirst, Aquarius. Something else that's going to quench your thirst. So by all means, it's easier said than done to just say, turn around, you know, look the other way, shift your perspective, oh, you know. But that is what is being asked of you here. And the best way to kind of help shift your perspective out of that challenging, messy sort of drama, yada, 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 I feel like for you, especially for you risings out there, is going to be taking on a new sort of study. And spiritual comfort too, you know, so if you have a group, spiritual group, if you do go to a church or spiritual organization, you can find some extra comfort in that this month. Extra encouragement. You might even be surprised, some of you Aquariuses, and you might actually find your almost calling, or the alternative path is what I'm hearing. That's interesting. Alternative path, okay. I'm getting a card of clarity. Woo, okay, so another 5. This one, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, so especially when it comes to your work. You know, the end of the month just might feel a little intense, uncomfortable, and it might just feel like you're losing more than you're winning, Aquarius. It's like the universe is wanting to point you in a different direction, and I feel like just there's a lot of you Aquariuses that are going to want to hold on to your like original vision or original idea, and there's just this new there's this new approach or new path, you know, that we saw at the beginning of the month with the 2 of Swords here, that Spirit really wants to shift you on. They want to shift you, you wanting to be shifted on, you're wanting to be pushed towards. There's a resistance from some of you. But if you keep focusing on the resistance, Aquarius, that's all you're going to see. And that's kind of the best advice I can give you. Try to move away from the resistance, from the constant thoughts and feelings of lack, of I'm losing, or I feel like a failure. I get it. Like, I get it. I've definitely gone through those feelings. and that constant haunting almost, okay? But there's a feeling of you have to let it go, and you have to let people, sometimes you just have to let people hate. Sometimes you just have to let people bring you down. It's like a sacrificial thing, in a sense, being asked of you this month. You kind of have to ride it through. I know. This 4th week, you're just going to have to ride it through. With the 5 of Pentacles as well, I'm getting the message here in the 4th week with the 5 of Pentacles, in addition to not chase. Okay, that's another solution for you in this 4th week, is to not chase. And that kind of coincides with the not resisting. So that's going to help you out there. So interesting. Okay, let's do a quick review over the influences, especially to watch out for this month. That would be Aries energy, potentially Leo energy here as well. Those essentially are the people influencing you here. Now there is a willing water sign showing up to help you in that 2nd week, but I'm not necessarily feeling strongly that it's a definite water sign, although it could be. So just pay attention to that. Aquarius, if you see your eagle companion show up anywhere in any form, pay attention. Eagle can show up as a warning signal to you, but also as a signal of confirmation. Okay, so you'll know in the moment what it is. Trust yourself that way. All right, so my dear Aquarius, I have a new short series coming out here in October. Please check it out. It's all about myths and prophecies. So it's going to be really informative, entertaining. I've spent hours into research and production with these. Super excited about them. Like, I may or may not be an elf, a moon shadow elf to be specific. And I'm going to have a little furry companion with me as well. So check it out. And remember, if you want to enter in to win the lovely turquoise necklace here, moon charged and moon shaped as you see, then you can do that by following me on my Facebook and looking out for the instructions there. And of course, if you're one of the first 5 buyers of a personal reading from my Etsy, then you get a free crystal pendant as well. So ta-da! Woo-hoo. Have a fantastic Halloween holiday, and I will see you soon in my elvish form. You're awesome, Aquarius. Take care.